Hello, Gio here, back for another video. And in this video I want to talk about brownies. Brownies, I love brownies. Now, when you hit 65 years old, you learn how to cook what you like, exactly how you like it. And I love brownies. And so I have learned how to make the most ooey gooey, decadent, chocolatey brownies on earth. Well, that's my opinion anyway. But I want to show you how I do it, especially with the stay-at-home thing. If you'd like to try your hand at making some super good brownies, I always start with this basic Betty Crocker, no extra sauce or anything. It's just a mix. Now, on the back of the mix, it calls for one. I'm on my knees in the kitchen. That's why it looks like I'm so low to the counter here. Looks kind of funny. Anyway, the back of this box brownie mix calls for 1/4 cup of water. I use half a cup of milk. It calls for a half a cup of vegetable oil. I do not ever use vegetable oil in any kind of baking cookies or brownies because I think butter, real butter, ends up giving it a much better consistency and flavor. Now it calls for 2 eggs. I use 1 egg because 2 eggs kind of gives it a cake-like consistency. 1 egg gives it more of a thicker fudgy brownie type consistency. So without too much further ado, I will put this together for you. Opening the box. I like to use a stainless steel pan to mix it in. Now I start with mixing the powder. 1 egg. Voila. And half a cup of milk. Now I mix this up really good. And just to try to keep the video short, I should probably go ahead and mix this and show you the next step and then come back. Now I melt the butter in a pan with the chocolate. I melt this all together in a pan on a low heat setting, not too high because you don't want to burn the butter or the chocolate. So we'll get this, just put it in there, just kind of put some chunks in there so it melts a little bit better, a little easier. And I'm just using 1 whole cube of butter. Sometimes I like to get a little creative and I'll stick a little extra butter in. But you can always modify this however you like. But this has been pretty consistent to be excellent. Ooey gooey, chocolatey, decadent brownies. Yummy. Okay, I gotta put the chocolate in there too. Try to break it all up so it melts a little easier. And one thing about dark chocolate, now I use the dark chocolate brownie mix. I use dark chocolate for the butter also, because dark chocolate is the best. Oh, this one's not going in. This one's going to go in the mouth. Okay, I will do this and show you the rest in just a couple minutes. So I'm back, and the chocolate and the butter has melted. I will put that in this because I've already mixed the powder, the egg, and the milk over here. Now I'm going to put this in here, and I use this trusty thing here, kind of got a rubbery thing so I can get all the butter and all the chocolate out of this pan, because we don't want to leave any of it in the pan. And this thing seems to work fantastic to get everything out. Yeah. And the other thing this is so good at is when I get done, oop, I got some on the counter here. When I get done with this and put it in there, I'm going to use this to eat what's left over in the pan because it tastes so fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to mix this up and then I'm going to put it in here. Now I use an 8x8 pan, which you probably get less brownies, but they're thicker, much thicker. Really helps to make them gooey and chewy. Fantastic. Okay. Mix this up. Shouldn't take me too long to mix this up. Now, the last couple videos I did was about photography, and I realized staying at home, maybe that wasn't quite as useful to people, and I got to thinking, man, I love brownies and I haven't made any for a while, and I think this would make an excellent video. You have to kind of mix this up pretty good. Gotta mix it really good. Now when I get it all mixed up, almost there, I use the 8x8 like I said, and I've got a little toaster oven over here I use instead of the great big in the apartment oven. I think the toaster oven has much better heat all the way around. So I use it at the toaster oven I set at 325 degrees for 60 minutes. Almost there. Ooh, this is good exercise. Now I never used a mixer on it because I think a mixer might mix it too much. I'm ready to stick it here in the 8x8 Pyrex glass. I'm not too crazy about using a metal pan to cook in. I guess everybody has their preferences. Okay. Now, I try to get most of this out of here, but I don't want to get everything out of here because I love to use this, and I will I will eat that. Fantastic. Okay, we got to smooth this out because it's kind of thick, so it doesn't just slide right in the pan. You kind of got to push it to the edges. Use your spoon to even it out. And when you get it just about where you think it's nice and even, flat, voila. Put it in the toaster oven. 60 minutes. 325 degrees. And I will be back in a few minutes after I eat all the chocolate out of this pan and the brownies are cooked. I'll be back. This is so good. best part about cooking. Eating out of the pan. Hello, I'm back. The brownies just came out of the oven, still piping hot. Ooh, very hot. Now, when I take them out, I like to just cover them with some couple paper towels, and I will let that cool off for about maybe 2 or 3 hours on the kitchen counter. And after that, I will put it in the refrigerator for maybe an hour or two, because this is thicker, ooey gooey, chewy, chocolatey goodness, and it's sometimes a little bit too soft to cut. So you kind of want to let it cool off and put it in the refrigerator, let it thicken up and get hard, and then you can cut it. Now, if you're a real true chocolate connoisseur, what I think is super fantabulous is you cook your brownies just like I did, but only cook them for about 40 minutes. And they're super gooey on the inside, and you take them out of the pan right away, piping hot, with some Tillamook vanilla ice cream. Now, I like the old-fashioned vanilla. It goes super good. You put that in a bowl, hot, piping hot, gooey, chewy, chocolatey brownies with Tillamook. Well, Tillamook's my favorite vanilla ice cream. But some vanilla ice cream, whatever you choose, in a bowl. Oh, that's, I don't know, I think that's about as decadent as you can get. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I will let these cool off. In a couple hours I will cut them up, and I'll stick a picture up here at the very end of the video of my brownies. So thank you for watching. I hope you try this. I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, stay safe. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I wish that you would join me on this journey of reducing stress and all things general, just growing old, being elderly. So thank you very much, and please subscribe on the little button right there.